They might be a group of brain-dead zombies who spend 2 months in a villa doing bits and wondering whether carpentry involves carpets. But there's no arguing that the Love Island contestants, by their own admission, are a good-looking bunch.
With their chiselled bodies and reports that one of the islanders, Megan, has had potentially £40,000 worth of surgery to make herself look more attractive. Are the islanders giving young people an unrealistic view of what beauty really is?
Well, last week, old Sugar and I came up with a brilliant way of making Love Island a little bit rough around the edges.
On top of that, you've got the Love Island final coming up. So, I mean, look at these things that you've got to look forward to, Piers. Really,
Love Island in particular.
Yeah, you and I should go on. We should go on Rough Island, the pair of us.
So, joining us to discuss this is Miss Great Britain, Saffron Hart, who says it's nice looking at glamorous people, and model Nicola McLean, who says it gives young viewers unrealistic expectations. Very good morning to you both. Nicola, does it actually give them expectations, or is it just that it gets great ratings, partly because they're all so beautiful? I mean, beautiful people, as you can testify, do exist, and it's nice to look at them.
Oh, absolutely, and I mean, I love Love Island. I'm a big fan, but I just personally think that yes, I've got a 12-year-old son, and I do think that watching a show like that, not that he does, but of his age group, people are watching it, and of course older, and I think that it is giving them the idea that you have to look a certain way, in order to find love, to be beautiful and to get on. Now, I know I sound hypocritical as I sit here with double G boobs, but I'm very honest about what I've had done. This is fake, this is fake. My son knows for a fact that, when you're nearing 40, as I am, unless you have paid for boobs like this, they won't look like this.
You had that kind of conversation with your son? How old is he?
12.
Oh, it's a bit early, isn't it?
Well, no, not really, because, I don't want him to think that these are real. People don't wake up with hair like this and with boobs like this. That isn't. That's factually doesn't happen.
The problem is that this what it's doing. We're living in a society now where it's all Instagram, it's all body beautiful, it's all perfection. Young people are all suffering from chronic anxiety because they're constantly worried about how they look, how many likes they get. It's all about image and whatever. My suggestion, my recommendation is we now have Rough Island, where we put a bunch of people who don't have aesthetic beauty but are very intelligent, and we see how they all connect. I think it'd be quite an interesting experiment.
I do think it would be interesting, but there's nothing to say that the good-looking people in Love Island are not intelligent.
But we know how thick they are. I've just played a clip with one.
Well, yeah, there is some that don't do us any favours.
OK, well, let's play it again. Here we are.
You know what carpentry is, yeah?
Yeah, like making carpets. Is it not? Like making carpets, putting them down on the ground? What? What? Go on, tell me.
It's not making carpets at all.
But then why does it say carpet in it then?
It's just a carpenter.
But then I thought that was someone that lays down the carpet.
Yeah.
So when you say they're only
one example.
Well, we had Hayley.
Yeah, that's one example.
Hayley wanted to know if
Jack...
Essex was a continent, right?
Yeah, and
we've had other ones. What's Danilo?
Meanwhile, Dr. Alex is an A&E doctor.
Exactly, and we also have Danny and Jack that are the nation's favourites. Jack doesn't have an ab, and he's more than happy with that.
He's got his dad bod.
He's got his dad bod, and they're lovely.
But they have so white, so he's
which
still
is fine. But their personality have won them over because they're relatable. They've been respectful to themselves. They've been respectful to their families, and that's what we like. Megan
has had... You can't get on Love Island if you're a minger, can you? But
what is a minger?
Well,
That's for you to say.
Well, these aren't my phrases. Minger is a word that the Love Island idiots use all day long, right?
No, they don't. I've never seen the word minger used on Love Island.
Derogatory term for ugly people.
Factually, it's not a well-rounded cast. It is people that look better than the average.
We do see them in the morning. They don't have any makeup on. They're brushing their teeth.
They still look great.
I've not had any surgery done, I've not had anything done, and I've still been able to find myself a boyfriend, I've still been successful, so you don't have to have these things and go on Love Island to find love. You definitely don't.
You're a beauty queen. Of course you found a boyfriend.
Not necessarily.
You're making it sound like an amazing miracle.
Yes, I went into Miss Great Britain. Miss Great Britain, but I definitely wasn't the most beautiful in there. And as we discussed before...
How many ugly people were in Miss Great Britain?
That's not for me to decide on. You talk about Megan and saying she should be confident. She's actually had a lot of work done because she was bullied, she's got insecurities.
She's paid £40,000 apparently,
we don't know.
Allegedly, on plastic surgery to make herself look like she can be a Love Island contestant.
She has, but do you know what I think is really, really wrong? That there's now stories coming out that she got bullied when she was younger, and people are saying she's had her ears pinned back and it's cosmetic surgery. surgery. We don't know what she's been through, and people are very quick to go on Twitter and go on social media, like Sophie Graydon. You know, we've seen her on Instagram. We don't know what she's going through, and people are too quick to judge because somebody looks beautiful on the outside.
Don't go on reality TV for 2 months.
But why shouldn't people be able to go on TV, like we're all sat here, not be able to go on, look good, feel good, but yet be bullied? It's wrong. We shouldn't have to.
It's not about being bullied.
It's not about bullying. It's about saying that
it's about people just commenting on you because you put yourself in a position to be commented on.
But you've had surgery, and you wouldn't like it if somebody said to you a not very nice comment on social media.
I get it every day.
Exactly, and people don't realise what that does to you.
We've got to leave the conversation there. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, Rough Island. I'll be pitching Mr. YTV later. You've got to have a brain cell, but you can't be beautiful.